One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside Dave Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start. Drive at their own 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. QB draw. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the...
Fuck his ass up,
and they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
They could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they're flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball games.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page. And then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Flag jack.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets him 30 plus.
Why are you jumping?
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Lewis to throw.
Oh, you threw it right fucking to him like a fucking dickhead.
Threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Is Big Boy gonna hit the route?
Got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He saw man coverage, and the idea just get it to my receiver as quickly as I can and let him work, David.
See man and see the cushion and see the guy backed up a little bit. Now I know I can get it to him right now and get a positive gain.
That'll be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the
where
right.
I'm going. I got you dancing out there.
Catch gets them down to the
cha-cha
6, and
sliding.
the defense is running out of answers.
One of the things you love about this running back is
Death by drag
between the tackle, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Oh, no way!
And they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Oh, that big fucker. No
And a
way!
big return after the INT
way!
sets up the offense for this possession.
No way!
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievable
Wow.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
You didn't know we're fucking no-fly zone, did you, buddy? Did you? Did you?
Some defensive players just
didn't know about that.
I've played with guys throughout the
Thought
course of
we're out
my
here
career that
fucking
you can't coach it. It's not
around,
speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He's not cold. He's not cold at all.
Lewis wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming up to the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block.
Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
I knew he was all over that. I thought he could
And the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard. get a free first down. When it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I'd say about it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. The pitch. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Get away from that.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis to throw. Fires downfield.
That was so bad. That was so bad.
You get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
God's looking after you.
Back up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time he's got it. Excellent job walking through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And after the tackle, that will bring it to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. Finds his tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent?
They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide.
Fuck, if I hit that inside, maybe I
I
get
love the
that.
aggressive nature by the head coach, trying to reach into the bag of tricks on a fake punt. The defense was expecting it. We've got a change of possession.
Looking for a huge play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
The Yellow Jackets need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. first down.
Still.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
The short hands, it's Williams. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got room to work. Got a first down. Quick step and go. There he goes. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on. Because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates as like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Colorado! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Picked off.
He's choking. He's choking. He's choking.
The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Under fire.
Oh, no, you fucking dickhead.
Defense got it
Dancing.
on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Fucking piece of shit.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as the receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That probably looked way better on the play sheet than it did on the field. The screen gets nothing.
It didn't look good on the field, that's for dang sure. You know, you got to invite those guys up the field and kind of sell that you're going to throw the ball deep on the screen. They didn't sell it real well. Defense did not right at all. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go.
We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to
get that
down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
You know, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. Turning it on. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Wow, it's got a
And he launches in for a score. Touchdown,
Woo!
Yellow Jackets!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the back. With the catch, it's Welch. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's third and goal and third and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Wants to pass. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
The first play of the drive wants to throw. He gets it out fast.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Mendoza. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coates.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups. This quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. That's it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Oh,
Quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. We've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Stockton. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board.
That's it.
And it's no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Hit as he throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Atkins. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Mamma mia.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Lewis to throw. Got a man. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake, now to throw. Escapes. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Fires to the big fella. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Give to the single back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down defense.
And the Buffaloes get enough for the first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Lewis wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs! And here they come almost all the way back. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end. Able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. They go to the draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Alexander. He'll toss it. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the wildcat.
Well, I love the variety in the run game seen from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Stockton.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Get a turnover.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Working that left side now. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quick completion on the out. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Going for the big play, and he's got it inside the 35. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. They just keep firing. Finds his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. The offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Lewis to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffaloes! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got him where you wanted him. You backed him up on third down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop him. They give up the first down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. He now has 106 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Paging George E. Burdell. Paging George E.
Defense
Burdell.
rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down. They get through and it's blocked.
Yes!
They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Lewis wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Welsh. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
There's a heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
Firing to the right, complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.